In this episode of Spilled Ink, we're back at Artbar in Harajuku to film yet another painting class. This time, learning sculpture painting with our instructor, Naomi-sensei. Artbar is a paint and sip studio where you can enjoy free-flow wine and snacks while following an instructor in a step-by-step painting session. It's 100% beginner-friendly, and all the art instructors speak both English and Japanese, so it's also foreigner-friendly. So if you're interested in adding this to your itinerary, links to Artbar's website will be in the description.
Welcome to Artbar. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Our concept is not serious art school. So it's just about having fun, relaxing, and exploring your creativity. We always have a theme in our classes, and today's theme is going to be sculpture paste sakura.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Super 3D.
I'm really excited because I have seen small videos here and there about sculpture painting, but I didn't know how we could do it. So I was very excited when I went on the Artbar site and I saw that they had classes for this.
Yeah.
Do you teach all of the sculpture painting courses?
I do, yeah.
Feels like I can eat it.
I don't. It looks like like
cake
meringue.
frosting, right?
Yeah. So how did you get into this medium?
It's really popular in Turkey and Russia. There are a lot of people and India as well, interestingly. There are a lot of like very satisfying YouTube videos of people making just these gorgeous creations with the sculpture paste. And this paste is not available in Japan, so we had to import it from Turkey.
Oh.
And it's very, very fluffy, very, very 3D. It comes in these jars with different colors, but it creates these extremely kind of voluminous, sort of like you said, meringue type art.
I was always under the impression that it was just like acrylic paint, but like big globs of acrylic paint. So this is like a completely different material entirely.
Completely different material, but we will be using acrylic paint today too, so we can kind of do the flat stuff with the acrylic paint, but the 3D stuff is going to be with the sculpture paste only.
Good.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank you.
Let's get to it. We're just going to use a brush and sort of have fun with the strokes with any color. After the background, we're going to paint in the branch with the small brush and acrylic paint. After that, we're going to go with the painting knife. This is a palette knife. We're going to do each petal one by one with the sculpture paste. So we'll be using different tools today. And at the very end, we could do a little action painting spray, which I think you might have done in the last class that you did for the ocean, maybe?
I think did we use a toothbrush?
Yeah, we did. We like flicked it.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing the same thing today. So
Okay.
we're masters at that. All right, so
Thank
let's
God.
get started. First of all, what background color would we like? We can do this one exactly.
I do like that one.
I really like the color of that because I want to give it to my mom because she loves flowers.
Okay.
And I think the colors fit like a bathroom. And I caught my mom buying AI art by accident. She didn't know. And I'm like, I'm trying to replace that thing. So
All right.
it's right there.
Let's do it.
Real art made with human hands.
Yeah. Made by me.
Made by me.
So what we're going to do is take this big flat brush first.
Okay.
And all of this space that you see down here is our mixing space on the palette. So you can have fun like mixing this and that and making your own original color. For this color, it's so light. I'm going to grab about half of my white and move it here. And here's where I'm going to mix my original background color here.
Grab.
There we go.
Put.
Should we call you Naomi-sensei?
You can call me Naomi. Yeah.
Oh, so informal.
We like to keep it casual here. You'll notice that your color is very bright, and if you like that, you can keep this. But if you want to sort of like gray it down to like cut that brightness a little and make it more kind of stylish, you can take like a teeny bit of this purple.
Oh, color theory. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Get a little bit of that purple, and you can see it sort of like calms down that. Beautiful. I think both of you've got a really nice light color going.
Approved?
Yeah. Yeah.
I live for
100%.
approval.
Your canvas today is not the traditional canvas. It's actually a little gesso board, so it's very hard.
Oh, what's the reason for that, if you don't mind me asking?
Sculpture art is kind of weighted a bit more than acrylic, so sometimes it might make your canvas a little bit weighted.
Oh.
It might make the flatness sort of not flat, so this is a really firm surface.
Just like a solid platform.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Wow, I've never painted on something this hard.
All right, so let's go ahead and grab some water and loosen up that paint. just so it's easier to work with. Have fun with the brush strokes. You don't have to go straight across like this. You can go kind of get expressive with it. We've got a little bit of this like impressionistic, like abstract vibe in this painting here. Just paint that whole base, have fun with the strokes. And since the canvas is so small, this step ends quite quickly. And we want to actually even add a little more dimension to this background. So if you'd like, you can pick another sort of accent color. For example, we've got some shimmery gold on the right side of our palette here. You can, while it's still wet, add these like accents of a different color and sort of blend it in, and it kind of looks like these really soft accent points. So you can do any color. Like I just did gold here. Let me see what purple looks like if I just add a little bit on my brush while the base is still wet, and you can just sort of like put this like very faded accent from the corner. Then we've got sort of like a little abstract, multi-tonal.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It just kind of adds some more dimension.
Now I'm worried, okay.
I know, mine's getting messy.
No, it's great. Look.
It gives me like Monet vibes.
Yeah.
I like it.
We got the pinks, we got the blues, we got the greens. Springtime vibes. So after this part, we want to do one more layer, and this is going to be fun because we're going to go straight into the palette knife. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my painting knife, and to just brighten up this whole thing, I will put some white paint on the back of my knife.
Okay.
And you can just sort of like lightly, these like cool textured, like rough strokes.
Ooh.
Think of it like spreading butter on toast. You're just sort of like long strokes and very lightly, and also fully flat and like flesh with the canvas. And you got these like cool textures. If you want to bring in some of that blue back in, you can go on top with the blue. If you don't like it, you can scrape it off.
So much room for like personal expression.
Yeah.
I feel like I got too much winter going on. I gotta go back.
Bring back some of that original.
Wow, you're getting like a block thing going on. Really? Yours look abstract. This looks like a piece in itself.
I know.
It doesn't look like a background.
But put me in the moment.
Our backgrounds are ready.
Yay!
Woo! Now we're going to move on to the next step, which is our branch. So if you like this arrangement, we're just going to go step by step. Some people, though, they like to have their branch coming from above. And you can get an idea of what that looks like. I mean, the sakura are upside down, but like this kind of vibe too. We're going to first make like a brown, a little bit of a lighter brown to just kind of make the shape. But then we'll add the dark brown as like a shadow. And then some white and maybe some gold as like a highlight to give it this like 3D kind of look. You don't want to make a clean kind of nice looking line actually. You sort of want to like intentionally
like
make it kind
quiver
of
a little?
wiggly, quiver.
Oh, okay.
Quiver, and like we want it to be kind of bumpy.
Yeah,
and
more natural.
Natural looking. So this is perfect for people who are like, I
don't have a steady hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you want to do very light pressure. So it's just kind of like throw in some angles in there a little. Get some wiggles in there.
I'm gonna do my ultimate technique.
What's your technique? You just quiver.
There we
I
go.
see you quivering in like my peripheral.
This is how you win in Mario Party. You know, when you hit the master button.
Actually looks good. It looks like I mean, you're a step ahead. We are going to do that soon.
Jumping steps.
Oh, hey, you know what you're doing.
I almost drank this water. I almost drink
Oh my
bottles.
gosh, you're a step ahead too. You're doing the little branches. That is the next step.
Oh, Emily, what is that?
It's
What?
perfect.
That's not the status quo.
I'm sorry, what?
That's exactly what we're going to do next.
Earthquake.
We've got our style, our signature style, the quiver style.
It hurts my wrist.
Wow, these are looking really great, and already we can see how different the style and the touch is. Very cool.
All right.
Yay! I'm going to now bust open these sculpture
Oh,
paints here.
Wow.
So I'm guessing the way they differ from acrylics is that they're just lighter and they dry quicker.
They dry a lot slower.
What?
But it's like
Oh.
just like very
Pasty.
fluffy, airy
It's
paste.
like a mousse.
It is exactly like a mousse. It looks like a dessert.
I feel like I'm looking at 6 jars of body butter right now.
It looks like a body scrub.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, we do start getting hungry once we start this stage. This sakura is basically white with a little bit of pink. It's a very light pink. So I mix this white and this pink together to make that. But some people, they like more of like an orangey sakura, in which case you would want to mix a little yellow in there too. Or, you know, a little bit of purpley pink sakura. So you can change the tone of your sakura if you like.
It kind of looks like marshmallow fluff.
It does. All right, and now we're going to become like a gelateria and like have fun like mixing it together and see what kind of tone it becomes. When you're mixing your color, you can fully mix it to make like one solid color, but it adds something if you sort of let both of them not fully mix. So you can get in one petal like a multi-tone stroke. Yeah. So once you've got like the tone that you like, this is where we're gonna start now. So we wanna make a nice, thin, smooth, flat layer like this. So you're gonna start from the far end and like, imagine you're just like pushing away in small increments. Like you're kind of like carving away.
This looks tough.
We're just like pushing away, pushing away. You can see already it's kind of got this
Like already petal shape.
petal shape.
Wow.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with this flower first. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, just like this.
Okay.
Okay.
And then for actually 4. These 4, and then this last one that's kind of small is a bit different. But first,
like
let's just start with
folded
the 4. You're just gonna like kind of lightly wiggle it away. And then it's very forgiving too. You can like let it
Shape
gather in the
it,
middle.
yeah.
How fun, right?
You make it look so easy. I'm sure it's like a...
I know, we're gonna be like, why are our petals so jacked up?
Here's the good thing about this. At first it might be hard, but you're doing the same action the whole time. So you're gonna get used to it eventually. So after you lay one down, I recommend with the clean knife, carve in these like little strokes here to make it look even more petal texture like. You know what I mean?
Technique right there.
Yeah. And then you can even like push this up a little bit.
How long would this sort of piece take to dry?
I would say it takes a few days.
Okay.
It takes a
damn.
few days. Yeah. And what else is really forgiving is, I'll show you. If you're not really liking it, you want to redo it, scrape it off.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Just do it again.
Now you have to redo it.
Yeah, but like just wanted to show you, like, so you can do that. We're gonna be making a lot of sakurache, so I got the big bucket out for you.
The big bucket.
It really does make me feel like I'm in a gelato shop right now.
I know, I'm feeling a little.
You're gonna do that one of those whoop, whoop.
That's right.
Oh my god, this is thick. There's like some resistance there.
This thing is so heavy.
How are our base colors looking?
I think I like the shade of pink that I have
Great.
achieved.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I like mine.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's very like strawberry milk-esque.
Yeah, very Japan.
Yeah, I feel like I'm making rolled ice cream.
So then you're going to hold the knife and then you're gonna like scrape away in small
Oh,
increments.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, and you can see how it starts to build at the back of your knife. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
All right.
Perfect.
How big is yours?
There we go. And then
Why does mine look jank?
Why is yours all spiky and shit? How did you do that?
do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Let's try again. Yeah, let's smooth it
Your
out.
sakura petals were like after a rainstorm.
Which is what this year looked like.
Yes,
This is
it's-
accurate depiction. There we go. Kind of wiggle side to side a bit. And then after you wipe both sides of your knife, you want to like add those streaks of, almost like you're carving those sakura petal streaks. Like
yes.
this.
I think I'm wasting paint if I wipe it.
Perfect. Yep. Perfect. Keep on building, keep on pushing. Wow, the 3D is really popping. Great. We got one flower down.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You have a system.
10.
Your 10 stroke pedal system.
Are you ready for the primo shot?
Go ahead.
Oh, really? You sure?
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Look at that 3D.
Whoa!
And then
That's a good one.
make it like a,
Beautiful.
and you go in and you go like, so this thing doesn't, like, you can take your time. It doesn't dry that fast,
Yeah.
right?
It's super forgiving.
Oh my God. Okay.
You said someone drank it a couple times, like one of these.
Yeah, I have seen it twice during my time at Artbar. After a few glasses of wine, someone has had a sip of the water cup.
How long have you been working with Artbar?
So this year's Artbar's 10-year anniversary.
What? Are you doing anything special? When's the anniversary?
The anniversary we're going to celebrate in June.
Oh.
And we're going to offer sparkling wine for all the classes in June.
Oh my
We're
God.
going to add 10, since it's our 10-year anniversary, 10 new artworks.
Whoa.
Totally new original artworks that are going to be added to the schedule for people to get excited about. Like Art and Wine
Happy
Studio.
Oh, really?
anniversary.
So excited. 10 years. We survived.
You survived COVID.
We
That's
survived
crazy.
COVID.
That's
That is
hard.
actually crazy considering how like group oriented.
You should get a
this
trophy
kind of
for
thing
that.
is.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Where's the trophy? Yeah, during COVID, actually, our studio was it became basically a YouTube studio. We had like the round lights, we had the like camera setup, and we just did online classes.
What? No way.
And we would ship all of the paints and brushes and materials and canvas to each participant's house directly.
What?
And they
God.
would just join online at the class time, and we would do a live online lesson during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been with Artbar?
So I've been at Artbar for 8 years.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yes.
You're one of like the OGs.
It's such a fun job. I just like can't leave. You know,
Oh,
I get
that's
to meet people
awesome.
every day, wine, make art every day, and we get a lot of travelers, you know, from your videos. We've had travelers coming in. Really fun to see how, like, the different countries that people come. So the people who saw your video, one person was from Germany. That was really cool. And
Thanks,
then another
German
person,
Whoever you are.
and then another person from Austria,
Oh wow.
which was really cool.
So you're open to our viewers coming even more?
Please,
You
everyone,
hear that?
come.
Get over here. Get over here.
We welcome you with open arms and wine.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so I mean, it's cool. We get to meet the travelers and we get to meet the locals, and they meet each other. It's just a good vibe, a fun vibe, and it's got the social element too. Like we chat as we paint. So I mean, I have no complaints. It's so much fun.
And if you guys come over, there'll be music playing.
I know, yeah. It's
Unlike
not-
this video,
I know.
or painting in
I know,
silence.
we don't want to get copyright claimed.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, gorgeous. We're done with the flowers, but if you just add like 3 fallen petals with exact same color that we're
Wow.
using, just adds like a whole story. We've got the wind blowing it down.
I saw that. I love that.
Really, really nice. I'm just going to show you guys that part too. Same kind of thing that we've been doing. You're just going to spread out that thin layer and build the petal exactly how we've been doing. Up until now, we've been using the knife like this, like pasting it on. But this time, after you build your flower,
Right.
you put it to the side and then you just kind of like wipe it off and like then just shape.
Whoa!
Isn't that so
It's like a worm.
What the heck?
Your fallen petal is looking really awesome.
Beautiful.
Such a nice little addition to have these fallen petals. It sort of helps our empty space down at the bottom feel a little bit more interesting and full. And the very last portion of the sculpture part is just to add, like, wherever you had a little branch where a bud would be. I have 2 here, but like anywhere you want to add where there's like a bit of a branch that's kind of showing. You can use the brush, you can use the knife, you can use the finger just to secure it make sure it's like secured into your canvas. And just the pink is a nice,
So pretty.
right? It's such a cute little detail. Do that, and after this part, the sculpture art part is done, and all we do is just paint in the middle nectar or pollen part and do a little toothbrush splash and we'll be done. Yeah, the bud just brings it elevates it to the next level, makes it feel like we've got kind of the evolution, the bud to the bloom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a nice little bright pink point that's a nice addition to our very soft, pale sakura petals. All right, so for this final step, we're gonna add a little bit of a white highlight on the blossoms just to make it like pop, like there's a highlight. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna add this center part. So first, let me show you with this, not the teeny tiny brush that I just gave you, but this
The regular one?
that we've been using. And we're just going to like hit these petals.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Just like with a little bit of a pop of white. And it can be really random, to be honest. We're just wanting to give it just a little extra pop. It could be on the back side, it could be on the inside. It's really just to show that there's a lighter point and that pink that we have.
The tough part is not going overboard.
Yeah, exactly. Coming together, very nice.
I hope I'm not doing too much.
No, it's great. It's great. Both of these, really great balance. And you added it on the buds too. Perfect.
Yay.
So then paint some brown at the bottom of your buds so it feels like it's coming out of there. Great. It feels like that part's 3D too. All right. So that's that part. Now we're going to just make this like wine red color for the center.
Yes.
So like, let's think of just like a raspberry or like, you know, grape, sort of like berry kind of color. And once we got that color, we're actually going to switch to this teeny tiny detail brush that I gave you guys with this black handle here. We can wet that. And now let's imagine almost like an asterisk, and that dark color in the center just sort of like brings it home. It adds like another dramatic element to our soft pink sakura.
It's interesting that you can still push the 3D form.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
We can't stop. We just want to keep on like reshaping.
I'm like still molding it as I'm adding the asterisk.
Yeah.
I can see why this takes a few days to dry.
Yeah, because even though it's been a while, it's still so
Yeah.
soft, right?
Right. You can literally just start over if you want to do.
Right, scrape it off.
I think I'm good.
Yay! All right, well then I will show you first this last toothbrush part, but you've done it before.
But not with gold.
Ooh, I know, it's very fancy. Put it around your background. Anywhere that you feel looks kind of empty. Just a nice little accent.
That's nice.
So cool. Ooh, the green is a nice addition.
Right. I feel
Oh wait, that's pretty.
it's popping
Very,
out
very
more.
cool.
More springy, I feel like.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, that's a nice, vibrant
Wow, thanks guys.
addition. Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh god.
Yeah, you can add a few. It's really a fun accent that makes your background feel a bit less empty. For the pearl, it's going to be subtle, but when it dries, you'll see that little sparkle, which will be a really pretty, subtle accent.
Wow, Emily, yours is so artsy.
That is so
Thank
cool.
you. All right, here are our finished pieces. The one on the right is Daidus's. The one on the left is mine. How did we do, Naomi Sensei?
You guys did an amazing job. I love how both of them have got their own style. From the background, when you both started, you kind of were like doing totally different sort of like brush strokes and colors. The like direction of the sakura are like different, and the flower petals, it's very, lovely. Great
Even
job.
the placement of like the buds. It's so funny how like every time we do one of these sort of art class things, which we haven't done that often, but we always try and follow the original example to a T, and they always turn out completely different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just have to say I'm a big fan of Emily's, actually.
Wow, really? Thanks.
I do. I really like it.
I really like your background. When I saw you adding the green, I was like,
The green was definitely worth it.
I should have added green. Damn it.
Yeah, thank you both so much for coming.
Yeah, and thank you for teaching us how to sculpture paint. It was a lot of fun.
Great job.
Yay, let's get it.
Let's get it.